Hello, it's Jang here from JangBricks.com with a look at a LEGO Ninja Turtles movie set. This is Turtle Lair Invasion. Comes with 888 pieces. Let's start off by looking at the structures, then we'll look at the minifigures individually later. You can see this thing is fairly large, right? I mean, it takes up quite a lot of space and it's very three-dimensional. You know, it's not just kind of a flat thing. And you can change the shape of it as well, because these sections are designed separately and built separately. So you can change the shape around. You can also very easily take individual sections off because they're just kind of hooked on. So you can bring them even closer together if you want to make it look like a nice, tight, small layer, you know, just really bring the walls in together, or you can separate these however far apart you want. You can put them at different levels if you have other things that you can stack under there, put different parts on top of boxes or things, but you know, it's just a very configurable thing. Let's look at some of the specific features up close. First, I want to point out that this is the surface level up here. This is supposed to be the street level, so you've got the alleyway over here. I'm going to start with this part of the structure. It's one of the main entrances to the place. You've got the manhole right here, and there's a lever on the back of this that allows you to open that up so you can get down inside. Or there's another option where you can put in the code and open up this locked door to access a slide that goes around the back. Now, if you're one of the Ninja Turtles, you can use this slide, just drop right in there. Welcome to home base. If a foot soldier finds this entrance though, of course you want to deny him access to your lair. Check this out around the back. Following the slide down, there's this straight section, and there's a little knob down here that you can turn that will elevate that up so that it no longer slides down. Now you could imagine if he gets enough speed coming down here, he could still kind of slide off and continue on to the rest of the slide, the curved part, the spiral part that goes around the edge, but you can stop him by using this other little action here on the side, brings down a wall. That's not going to allow him to go through. Of course, at this point, he could just get up and find his way through this first level and start to find his way down. But looking at it from the other side, there he is. He's going to come straight through, but you can lock him up. Down here on the lower level is the surveillance room with quite a lot of screens. One of the more impressive displays of monitors that LEGO has put into one place in any of their sets. All those are just separate stickers, but I think they look really good. Also got a little graffiti on the wall over on the side, of course. Lots of nice detailing all around here to really give it that sewer lair effect, you know, to make it look kind of industrial under there with the grating underneath and the trellising of these support beams on the sides. Even the exposed Technic holes on the Technic bricks, I think look good down here. Got a little fuel canister, a random faucet, just a bottle sitting down there. The next section of structure is here with, again, the surface level on the top, the street level up here. The next level down has a little bit of a balcony where you can walk across. It's supposed to be just an entire, you know, the tunnel system, but this is like a safe style door, and this actually works. You know, you've got this knob here. Right now you cannot open the door. It is physically locked. You don't have to imagine it. It's actually locked. But if you turn this, it will unlock it and allow you to get inside. Now, if you're not supposed to be getting in here, you're going to be greeted by a rude awakening because it's a trap, and you can toss that barrel out. You got another one over here. You can just use that as a little bit of a weapons platform. And of course, if you put a little more force into it, it's really going to shoot out with some speed. Check out how this locks. It's a really nice mechanism. From that level, there's a long ladder that will take you back down to the lower level of the lair, just with this different section. Got the big old fan there, just a couple of crates just sitting down there. This is a little bit of a training area. So you've got a kind of a mock-up of a foot soldier target that you can use to train against. And you can also, you know, you can have this rotating around, have the different ninjas, you know, trying out different types of weapons and different techniques against it. But you can also turn this down like this and use it as a skateboard ramp. Unfortunately, this is also a place where Shredder and his foot soldiers can penetrate the lair defenses and finally get through by blowing up this entire fan section. The final segment of the structure has no surface level access, but it does have access from the middle level. You can walk across on the top. But the main thing here is this large portcullis, which is a grating that comes down to protect the armory where you can get weapons. Here's a look at that from the other side. You see you just got this tray with a couple of weapons on it, but also around the side you've got this very nice sticker actually with the chain detail on it. And the way the portcullis works, it's pretty simple. You lift it by hand and it's just gonna go up, but there's a little catch back here where if you put that into place, it's gonna hold it so it doesn't come down. But if you wanna close that quickly, just push the button, there it goes. The stairs also have secret storage inside of them. The minifigs left to right are Leonardo, Donatello, Splinter, Shredder, and then a pair of foot soldiers. Now these are based on the movie version, so you get slightly different, well, quite a bit different faces for the Ninja Turtles. Not quite as human and, well, to me, awkward looking as the movie ones. I'd say kind of half and half between the real movie and the TV show versions. Lots of great detailing with the prints on there. I especially like Splinter. I like that head. I just think that they captured his really serious look especially well, but all of these figures actually look really, really good to me. Let's take a look at them from the back. You can see you still have even more prints back there. Leonardo has the scabbard on the back with the twin swords. They do include one spare scabbard in this set as well. If you want to switch things around, there's what he looks like, his shell with that removed. Here's Donatello's shell, a little bit different. And there's what everybody looks like with all the stuff removed so you can fully see them on the back. Hit pause if you want to look at this for longer. And there's a more clear view of all the front prints on Shredder as well as a look at his face. Lastly, the set also does include one skateboard for one of the turtles and one relatively plain all black dirt bike for one of the foot soldiers. So that does it for this set. To me, this seems like one of the better play sets LEGO has done that I have seen. It just has lots of actions to it, but useful ones that are really useful for actual play that kids really want to do. They're not things that are just put in to say, oh look, we've got a thing that does something. They're actually going to be used, and they interact with the minifigs, and they go with things that you'll see in the movie, and they go beyond things that you would see in the movie, where kids can come up with their own stories and their own versions of battles. I appreciate the depth of the thing. You know, it's not super thick, but it's thick enough. Oftentimes when they do these things, they're really, really thin and you just barely have enough room, but everything just seems balanced well, where there's the right amount of space to put your minifigures in the place, and they give you a good number of minifigs as well. To me, this is just a very smart and fun design all around. Those are my thoughts, but please share your thoughts about this set in the comment section down below. Also hit thumbs down or thumbs up on the video, whichever you prefer, whichever you choose. And stick around for more of my reviews because more are always on the way, and I'll be talking to you again very soon.